The Los Angeles Rams have been defeated by the Seattle Seahawks in Week 18 of the 2024 season. Kind of annoying, Speed of it's like when you're at the beach and there's this bird, like a seagull. Oh, it's a Seahawk, huh? Which I still say it's just a cool way of seeing a seagull, the most annoying bird in the world. But I digress. Seahawks, congratulations, you played well. Geno Smith, look at this. Geno Smith, he had himself a game. I'll give credit where credit's due. He was 20 and 27, 223 yards and 4 touchdowns. Zach Charbonnet had some key runs for them, and ultimately, this was a fun game to watch. It was close. It was nice knowing a playoff spot wasn't on the line for the Rams. Just as much as you enjoy those intensities, it was kind of fun just having a fun game with Jimmy G slinging the rock. He was 27 of 41 attempts. He had 334 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, and the 1 interception. Ronnie the Rushing River was 12 carries for 48 yards. Jordan Whittington, I would say, if I'm giving my games balls, I'm saying Jordan Whittington is getting them, and the other one is going to be Rams kicker Joshua Carty, who hit 3 field goals over 50 yards in one game. It was phenomenal. Happy with his performance going into the playoffs. Jake Hummel, leading tackler. Emmanuel Forbes, his first action we've seen of him, he had 4 tackles on the day. He did have one play where he shoved a Seahawks player out of bounds. That was good. But yeah, Jordan Whittington, 3 receptions, 86 yards, including the one really big one. Ultimately, Rams had a chance to win this game, just didn't come up with it at the end. Kind of annoying. The Rams do move to the 4 seed, and will play the loser of the Vikings and the Lions. At the time of this recording, I don't know who lost or won that game. I personally am hoping for the Lions because I want Stafford to have another shot of beating the Lions, and it would be cool if it was in SoFi. If we look at the total yardage for this game, Rams had over 400 yards of offense total to the Seahawks 336. Again, Jimmy G over 300 passing there. The third down efficiency, 5 of 14. That got better as the game went on, but did have a rough start to it because, again, the Rams are just allergic to scoring in the first quarter, apparently. The Rams had 65 plays to the Seahawks 53, and then time of possessions. The Rams did end up winning this towards the end. So pretty clean game for the Rams, only 2 penalties. I don't know what more there is to say. The Rams are playing most of their backups. They didn't have Stafford. They didn't have Kyren Williams. That alone is huge for the Rams. They didn't have Cooper Kupp. They didn't have Puka Nacua. They didn't have the majority of their starting offensive line playing in this game. And it was still a competitive game. Full credit to the Seahawks. They wanted this game. That you could tell they were playing for their careers. They were playing for their coach. They were playing for their city to get to 10 wins. So congratulations to them, and they can go enjoy the offseason. As for the Rams, they got a game coming up. It'll be exciting to see who they play. Mixed emotions. That's all I have to say. Very mixed emotions about it. In Jimmy G's performance, I think it was good. I think it affirmed what we needed to know about Jimmy Garoppolo as the Rams' backup quarterback. He's a seasoned veteran backup that can run this offense well, and you can't necessarily complain about that, right? I'll be curious to see what Jimmy G, his future holds. His contract does run out after this year. Does he re-sign with the Rams? Does he want to stay as the Rams' backup? Is there a scenario where Stafford retires and Jimmy G becomes the day one starter? Who knows? I do think Jimmy Garoppolo, though, will continue to be an NFL quarterback. I'm not sure he'll be a starter somewhere, but I could see if there's a team out there that they don't get the quarterback they want in the draft, or they don't necessarily get one via trade or free agency, maybe there is an opportunity for Jimmy Garoppolo to be a starter somewhere in this league day one next year. I'm not sure that's with the Rams, but maybe it's with another team. maybe he's the Jets' future starting quarterback of next year. Who knows? Because I think he absolutely can be that bridge quarterback if you're looking for it here. On the defensive side of this ball, I would say I mentioned Emmanuel Forbes. I'll also say, Byron Young continues to be a productive second-year player. I know he's had his, lowlights of the season, but his highlights. And I think going into the playoffs, Byron Young is going to be an important player for the Rams. I think that, Jared Verse and Braden Fitz and Kobe Turner, rightfully so, they generate a lot of pressure. But I think Byron Young is going to get a lot of opportunities going up against some single linemen, and essentially, I think he's going to get an opportunity to get a lot of sacks, to put it bluntly. Again, can't stress enough. Game ball, Joshua Cardi, fantastic kicker. I love that the Rams have stuck with him. They've let him have his rookie kicker growing pains, and I think he showed today he's ready to be an elite kicker in the NFL. And so I think that's, if nothing else comes from this game, Joshua Cardi getting the confidence to make kicks in high pressure situations when the Rams need a 55+ yard kick. I think we can depend on Joshua Cardi to make those kicks. So anyway, those are just my thoughts. I want to hear from you. Let me know in the comments below. This was a lot of fun. I'll be hosting a watch party, of course, for the Rams playoff game coming up next week. And as always, go Rams, horns up, and peace out. Let's go Rams. Woo!
Thank you very much.